Peace, family. What's good? It's your brother God Science, man. I'm up in here once again. I want to give a shout out to everybody that's been watching the videos, subscribing, man. I really appreciate y'all for that. And in this video, I'm going at the flat earthers once again. And you know, because I was going in a back and forth with these brothers, and it's like so annoying, man. And to be honest, we really don't know what the fuck we're on, because we haven't went outside of the Earth's atmosphere and see with our own two eyes what the fucking shape of the planet Earth is. But as y'all know, I come through the Nation of Gods and Earths. And the Nation of Gods and Earths, our 120 lesson tells us exactly how big the Earth is, how much that shit fucking weighs, how the distance it's away from the sun, and everything. Okay? In science, you understand how we're not actually going around the sun. The sun is pulling us through the universe. We'll learn all this. Now, people will the first thing they're going to say is this: the flat earthers. That's white man science. Anything that has to do with science is the white man. Well, the white man doesn't have a monopoly on science. I'm sorry to tell y'all that, all right? Science is not white people's fucking shit. That's our shit. Science. Now, there was a a big, I would say debate, but presentation done by Brother Panic, the great Phil Valentine, and the Duke of Tears. This is a brother that I'm not really familiar with, so forgive me if I butcher your name, brother. I don't mean that. And I haven't got to see it yet. It's on Patreon. I don't have a problem doing that. I just didn't have the time to see it. Now, Brother Panic, he had a big impact in my life, learning from him. I think he believes that the earth is flat. Dr. Phil Valentine, I think in this presentation, because I'm seeing comments and stuff that, he talked about the earth being flat. I disagree with them on those for a simple reason that I don't have enough proof personally to say that the earth is flat. To me, there's too much questions not being answered. For one, like I was going back and forth with this brother in the comments, is I'm in China, right? It's daylight. You call over here to your family and it's nighttime. How we explain this? So the sun is moving this way to the end of the disk. What's pushing it back this way? That means somebody's controlling this. So you're telling me white people are controlling the sun. They got power like that. Okay. Now you show me this disc, the old Egyptian picture of the that's supposed to be a dome. I can argue that doesn't mean that they're saying the earth is fucking flat. I could argue that. Now, the Mayans, when I went to Mexico, seeing the calendar, how they projected things, they knew the earth was fucking round, man, else they won't be able to calculate these things. These is questions that I don't hear the flat earthers going at. When I ask them questions like this, they jump to something else and be like, they're putting GMOs to fuck with this, and they giving me other points why they believe that the earth is flat. They're not going at this. Okay, well, you said that it was daylight in China, it was dark here in New York, in Miami. Okay, this is why. Let me judge for myself. I don't get that. I just hear them jump to another fucking conclusion. 2, what's under the disc? What is under the disc? Why is everything else looking fucking round? I've been to science where they have the big telescopes, because I always was fascinated about the universe ever since I was a kid. So I used to watch and I used to see planets, moon, the shape, everything looks round. Why we're so special that we're fucking flat? I don't hear a fucking answer to that. Now, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Believe what you want to believe. But when I ask you questions like that and you go at me because you slow, man, you ain't really conscious because you don't believe the earth is flat. Well, prove that shit to me. Teach me, enlighten me. I don't get the answers to these questions. I just get another reason why it's flat. You see what I'm saying? All these, I don't even have to keep going after points and points. Go look at that debate that young Pharaoh did with Brother Sanchez. He brought up mad points. And I didn't hear Brother Sanchez like go in and pick that thing apart what he said. No, he jumped to another thing of why it's flat. And then, of course, they will say the big, oh, well, how you know you in? Well, how the fuck you know it's flat? You haven't went out in a spaceship outside the Earth atmosphere to see it either. So we all basically fucking guessing, right? We all fucking guessing. My argument is my guess sounds a little bit more logical because the way how the planet works, like rain, how does rain, the evaporation that goes up into the I mean, you learned this shit in science class. Oh, I forgot. It's white people science. You see, the problem, I think, the biggest thing is that, and we can blame certain white people. This is not throwing all white people under the bus, but the ones that's in charge of history, the ones that manipulated history and fucking lied. Because y'all such good liars and y'all mixed up everything, the Egyptians wasn't black and all this shit, and we had to dig and dig to find out because you just kept lying. Now everything is a lie. Everything is a lie now. So now even if he might come out and say, well, yeah, the world is fucking round, we're not gonna believe him because we believe everything this man says is a fucking lie, right? Right. Okay. Now, my point is there a possibility it could be? Yes. But you haven't proven that shit to me. Don't give me another point or reason why it's round. Tell me the questions. The biggest one is why. Why this lie? This lie has been going on for years. We had the globe, the globes in our classrooms. This is worldwide. There has to be a big time conspiracy with all fucking governments to get together, and we're not gonna let the people know the earth is flat. Why? Even if we did know it was flat, I don't think we're gonna fucking freak out and people we're gonna lose our mind. It's gonna be like martial law and people fighting. The world is flat, we can't go on. It's obviously working if it's flat, right? We're sustaining life. We're breathing air, prana. So it's flat. Oh damn, it's a different shape. So what's the big fucking lie about? Nobody's answering this. We just going into it, which makes me think that this can be a fucking, just a whole distraction. All right. Yes, it's a good intellectual debate, but when people start basing everything around it, everything is going bad. Black people can't get along with each other. We can't stand each other. We can't put our money together and because we don't know the world is not flat. Really? And then when we really find out that it's flat, what the fuck is it gonna change? Oh man, the world is flat now. Ooh, now we can see now. Brothers could work it out now. We could get together. Let's end all this gang shit. We're gonna get together. We're gonna, uplift the community, keep the drugs out, because we just fucking found out the earth is flat. Damn it. Nah. It ain't gonna go down that way. It's gonna be the same shit. Cause then this is supposed to be like some fucking illusion anyway. And I'm sorry if I'm just getting real. That shit pissed me off because I'm going back and forth, and nobody's answering my questions. Alright? Science is not white people's science. That's the number one argument that I just can't agree with. Just because science, as soon as you mention the word science, oh, that's the white man's science, and this and blah. Come on, man. Yes, I'm not saying everything they bring up is true. There's things that they have no fucking clue about. It could be. But if you bring in that argument and you standing on that argument like it's facts, you gotta back that shit up. You can't just give me just jump around and like dodge this question and give me this, well, why is this this? I was like, yeah, but you ain't answered this first one, so why are we even going to the second one? Let's stay here and answer this. You can't. Just say you don't know. Just say you don't know. I don't know how they're controlling the sun. I don't know why on half the disc is dark over here, and over here it's daylight. I don't know how the phases of the moon, how they control it. Maybe they got this supercomputer that they're controlling the moon, and I'm not even trying to be funny. Well, say it. Or I just say I don't know. You don't know. Anyway, man, thank you guys for watching. What y'all think, man? Some people gonna believe the earth is flat. Some people just gonna believe it's round. I guess from my programming, it is programming of my I guess my belief system of how I was raised, lessons that I had to fucking memorize in the nation of gods and earths. We were taught one thing and it made sense. It made sense of how everything worked. And then when you started seeing scientists coming up with the same distance that the earth is from that the lessons that Master Fard Muhammad left, it's like, wow. I mean, Elijah Muhammad talked about a star. A lot of people don't know about this, that is actually fucking up there now before it was seen. The Dogon tribe. We know about how they knew we were from. I mean, you couldn't even see. They didn't supposedly have telescopes. They had to know the shape of the fucking planet. Anyway, man, thank you guys for watching. To you flat earthers out there, you want to enlighten me and help me understand, please leave some comments. But don't give me another point. Answer those things I asked. Because it really, I just don't understand how the sun is going to work and all these things. Or is it just a illusion? I don't know. Maybe we're in a fucking bubble. Or if it does it even matter? Doesn't even matter, man. We shouldn't even worry about what the fuck shape the earth is if we can't get along with each other on the earth. I mean, we in a fucking apartment complex and we can't even get along with each other there. Why the fuck should even be worrying about what shape is the earth? Let's go step by step. First, let's get along. Stop killing each other. Stop putting, stop doing all the stupid, crazy shit. And then we can start going, I think we're doing it backwards. Anyway, that's what I gotta say. Y'all stay safe and blessed up out there, man. Peace.